For the third time since President Trump took office, gun violence has targeted his administration, this time at the White House Correspondents Dinner, a space usually reserved for awkward laughs, not ballistic vests.
Message!
Federal prosecutors say 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen from California legally purchased multiple firearms and brought them with him as he traveled cross-country by train to D.C. He wrote a manifesto targeting Trump administration officials and rushed a security checkpoint just floors away from President Trump before being stopped. A failure that somehow still counts as the system working.
Message!
But this is what social media latched onto. Not the guns, not the manifesto, not the fact that a man boarded Amtrak with weapons and vibes. It was the fact that Allen appeared to be black. His manifesto reveals he is, as well as half white. And with that came all sorts of comments about how that changes the story. America has a very specific casting call for political violence. We expect an unstable loner, not a friendly federal assassin. We expect camouflage, not carry-ons. And for black folks specifically, we expect to memify this photo and have our thesis be proven. What we don't expect is for a former Teacher of the Month to give us a lesson in vigilantism. And when you put race into the equation, it's really hard for things to add up. Now, to be clear, this isn't to say that the whole thing was staged. The internet may have its theories, but the investigation is still ongoing. What it does say, though, is that it may be time for our biases to take a backseat.
Message!
Now, we've been here before. During the 2002 DC sniper attacks, media and law enforcement assumed the shooter to be white, even as evidence kept stacking up. But when it turned out that the killers were black, the story didn't deepen, it quietly rerouted. In this country, violence by black people isn't read as political, it's read as criminal. So when we see something like the sniper attacks or what happened at the White House Correspondents Dinner, our collective memory lapses, not because we don't understand what's happening, but because we're not sure where to file it.
Message!
All this is happening as threats against public officials have surged year after year since January 6th, and we know how those attackers have been treated. In the wake of this latest incident, public officials are saying this isn't the time to reconsider gun policy. Once again, even after a third assassination attempt on the president. But we know America tends to use its harshest moral clarity when the perpetrator looks like us. So could this be what finally leads us to ending the violence that leaders spent years pretending was just talk? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.